Welcome everybody to Phoenix and Dragon Bookstore, and we're talking about Vortex Healing tonight. Vortex Healing, Divine Energy Healing. Vortex Healing works at the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual and karmic levels. And it works at the root cause of people's issues, not the dramas of like, he said this, she said that, all the stuff that we have in our lives. So basically, again, I'll repeat it, it works at the root cause of people's issues, not the drama. Because we all have drama in life, do we not? At different times. So it works at the root cause. It works at the mental, physical, emotional, spiritual and karmic level. So most people's issues are fear-based. Whatever the story is, the drama is, most people, the root cause of this is usually fear. Fear of change, fear of moving forward, fear of anything in any shape or form. Or issues of self-worth. Do I love myself? Do I like myself? Do I deserve? Am I good enough? Or issues of forgiveness, because in life you have to forgive yourself. Because if someone's done something to you years ago, a long time ago, they're not thinking about it. You're the only person that's thinking about it. It's like a ball and chain, okay? It's like a camel with a hump. You've got the hump still, okay? So it's the attachment, and it's attachment to the, to the issue or whatever it was that happened. So basically you want to think of letting go of the attachment. When you let go of the attachment, you can then, forgiveness can start to happen, okay? As I say, that other person is not or the situation, whatever's happened, that other person is not thinking about it. You're the only person that's thinking about it. You're still attached to it. It doesn't mean to say you condone what they do or what they've done or what the situation was. It just means you are no longer willing to be attached to it. And through that, you can forgive yourself. So you have to forgive yourself first, then you can forgive someone else. And that's the essence of forgiveness. I mean, we've all done, cord cutting and all this stuff and everything, and there's nothing wrong with anything like that. I've done it over the years, many moons ago. But basically, you're tested. In life, it's tested. We're all tested with different things, because life's a learning lesson. That's what we're here for in this earth. So all of a sudden you think, oh yes, I've forgiven that person or that situation, and all of a sudden something will come up to remind you, oops, no, you haven't. You haven't let go of it. The issue is still there. The drama around it is still there. So you have to forgive yourself first, then you can forgive that person. You don't have to tell them. It's not about them. It doesn't matter how many years ago it was. It doesn't matter. It's not about that. This is about you, your story and your journey and your life. Okay? So then you have, as I say, so that's Vortex Healing. That's the starter. That's the basis of it. But more than that, Vortex Healing is beautiful. The reason is because it's a healing path, but it's more than that. It's a path to awakening. What is awakening? Awakening is pure divine love. Pure divine love. We all know what love is, right? That we all know. But pure divine love, it's basically your commitment to yourself. Your commitment to the divine. I like to use the word divine. You can say God, universe, source, whatever the words are, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you're comfortable with. As I say, I use the word divine. And everything in life happens within divine timing. Everything. People go, ooh, what a coincidence. Ooh, but there's no coincidence. Everything happens within divine timing. And you're ripe and you're ready, and situations and circumstances happen. Because it's not just you being ready for something, it's something else. Other people or other situations have to be ready to come in at the time you're ready. Everything has to be aligned, to line up. There's so much fear in life. There's so much stuff going on when we look at the world. I won't even get into that. We look at the world of what's going on. But really you have to look at the world within you as to who you are, the essence of who you are and your soul. There's the difference between your soul and then there's you. It's like, for example, it's like my story of the snake. Whatever country, town or village you slither around to, basically like the snake sheds its skin. But it doesn't matter what country or town or village you're slithering around to, you're still the essence of you. The snake is still the essence of itself. It's the soul. The soul doesn't change. It's the outside conditioning. It's the mindset, the conditioning. How you see yourself, how you see everything else around you. That's what changes. Then we look at karma. We look at karma and the journey of karma. What is karma? Karma is basically the story. It's the essence of what you came into in this life. And karma is the good and the bad. It's good, as what you do, what you give out in life is good. When you do bad things happen. You have two different types of karma. You have basically the karma with that you look like your father, your mother, Uncle Fred, or Aunt Jemima, or whoever or whatever is in your life. Then there's the karma with who your soul has always been. And that's from previous eons of time. Because each life, as I say, life is a learning lesson. And each life we're born into, all our situations compound lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Until one day you wake up and say, you know what? I don't want to live like this anymore. I need to do something about it. Whatever healing work or whatever it is that you're guided towards, that's fine. There's no right or wrong. Because it's ego that says, oh, my healing practice is better than yours. We're not talking about ego. Let's leave ego out of it. Because the ego doesn't want you to change. The ego always says, that's how it's always been. That's how it's always been. But that's not where life is really at. I want to say welcome to Dawn and Charles also. Okay. Do you want to sit down? Where was I at? Yeah. So basically, as I say, life is a learning lesson. We're here to learn. And that's the most important thing of all. When you think of everything, and I think of Atlanta, this came to me many, many years ago, and I think of a tree. There's many trees in Atlanta, which is beautiful. That's what Atlanta is, trees. And we put roots down. And what do you do when you see a tree? The most important thing is you see the trunk of the tree, you then see the branches, you then see the leaves. The leaves fall, branches fall. You still see the trunk of the tree. But the most important thing is the roots of the tree. When you put roots down for yourself, that's the most important thing in life. Putting roots down. It's believing in yourself. It's loving yourself. It's liking yourself. Because this is who you're meant to be in this life. You can't be like anyone else. You cannot compare yourself to anyone else. You're meant to be this, all of us, who we've all come into this life and we've all incarnated at this time with everything that's going on in the world as well, I would add. There's no coincidence in that. But basically the people we connect with, whether it's, it's parents, children, friends, partners, whatever it is, whoever's in your life, we're all here to learn. When you realize that life is very simple, it's all about love. How easy is it when you realize that really it's all about love? As I say, not love, but love. Pure divine love. I'm going to give you another analogy. This is like a lily. Here you see this a water lily. It's underneath, it's in the water, obviously, because that's where water lilies live. Anyway, but it's entangled up in the weeds. And basically, it sees the light. It knows it has to go towards the light, which is actually the sun shimmering on the surface. But it knows that it has to go towards the light. But to do that, it has to leave its friends and family water lilies, which it's entangled up in the weeds. And it knows it has to go on its journey towards the light. So it literally disentangles itself. It moves up slowly. And on the way up, halfway up, it looks back and it sees its friends and family water lilies still entangled in the weeds. But it knows it can't go back. It has to go forward. And so it does. It goes up towards the surface of the water. And there it is, lo and behold. It's a beautiful water lily on the surface with the sun shining on it. It's gone to the light. And that's what we are in life. We go towards love and light. I always write love and light, as everybody that knows me always knows love and light is my signature. But that's what it is. If you think of the words love and you think of the word light, love and light. And I heard that many, 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 many years ago in London, many, many moons ago, and it always stuck with me. It was actually a therapist I saw at that time who actually talked to me, a very enlightened therapist at that time, and she talked about love and light. And somehow it triggered something within me all those years ago. As I say, I can't tell you, I'm not going to say how many moons ago it was, but it was a long time. Anyway, suffice it to say, different things in life trigger different things, different situations at different times in life. For example, also, what is vortex healing like? It's like, for example, I'll give you another way of explaining it. It's like when you're aware and you're awake, it's like being an understudy off stage, and you're watching yourself center stage, and there's all the audience around you. And basically, it feels right. The story feels right. Because this is what the drama of life is that you're in. But that's not the reality. That's not who you are. It's like what you do and who you are, who your soul is, That doesn't change lifetime after lifetime. That never changes. What you do and the outside image, look, it's like if we go to see a movie, right? We see somebody that's in a movie or a theatre, or doesn't matter what, and you just get so involved with literally with what they're saying and the character. So it's the same thing. It's like being an understudy off stage, watching yourself center stage. It feels real. That feels like that's the truth. That's the essence of it, and all the stuff and the drama in our lives. But that's not who you are. It's not who you are. Remember that. And all the stuff, and everything with Vortex Healing, it changed my life for me completely. I wouldn't be doing what I would be doing now. I'm wearing white. The reason I wear white, and purple, I like purple as well, is because white is purity. It's not a thing of Vortex Healing, you have to wear white, okay? It's just my personal stuff. Anyway, because white is purity. And colours, it's the colours of life that you bring into your life. Whatever you wear colours. Wear colours with who you are. Colours make a big change to how you wear. If you wear dark, drab colours all the time, it makes you feel dark. It's restricting and constricting. You want to open up how you are, who you are. Even if you want to wear black, and black is cool and trendy in New York, and black is cool and trendy in London and all that, and black is lovely and black is slimming. But wear some coloured underwear, ladies, or guys even. Whatever you wear. Look, your socks, perfect. I love it. You see, white and black and everything. It's bringing colour into your life. Bringing colour into your life makes you feel better. And what you reach out and how you help others. When things come from the heart, from the soul, not just from the mental mind, because the mental mind and the ego says, no, why do you want to change? You've always been like that. That's not where it's at. It's just to bring love into your life. Then whatever happens, all the stuff, as I say, that comes into our lives, even with everything that I do, I'm a human being, even with all the spiritual work I've done for many, many years, it doesn't matter, I'm a human being. So at the end of it, things happen and I still can cry and rant and rave for a while, because I'm human and I may swear as well. But basically, what it is, it's like the essence of this is saying, what is the learning lesson in this? What is it I'm meant to learn? And when you can do that and realize all of that, not make a decision to do something until something feels right. Always go with your gut instinct. I call it your inner doggy instinct, your inner doggy instinct. Okay? Go with your instinct. That will never let you down. When we're stuck in the mental mind, that's when things go wrong. Nothing wrong. You see a resume from somebody, for example, and yes, the resume looks great, right? We've all done it, seen it over the years. But somehow you see that person, or you see something about that person, and that person just doesn't feel right. I always say, when in doubt, leave it out. When in doubt, leave it out. So basically, go with your instinct. You may not know why, even though the resume is beautiful. Go with your inner doggy instinct. Your inner doggy instinct. Go with your instinct. We are all born with instinct. All of us are. Hence the word gut instinct. That's the word. Go with your gut instinct. It will never let you down. And life is about trust. Trusting in the process as it unfolds. Because trust is love and love is trust. Remember that. Trust is love and love is trust. Never forget that. When people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, there's no coincidence as to why people come in. We're all here because we're meant to be here at this time, and the people that come into our lives, doesn't matter what the period of time is, how you touch somebody. And when you give from the heart, from the soul, that's real giving. To do something because you really truly want to do it, it's not coming from a mental mind thing of, oh, I should be doing it, or it's the right thing to do. Forget that. And just remember, nourishment, not punishment. Nurture yourself, love yourself. Because if you don't love you, who else is going to? The man in the moon? No. So basically, love yourself, trust in everything, trust in the process of everything as it unfolds in life. Because that's what we're here for. None of us know how long we're here for in life, but it's what you do, it's what you give out. And we all help and do things in different ways. There's no right way or wrong way. Whatever you're drawn to do about anything, just go with your gut instinct, as I say. Your inner doggy instinct. Remember that. Vortex healing is not new agey. It's more than it's been around for 6,000 years, which is a long time. Okay, and it started off in India. Okay, there was a real live human being, okay, called Mahindra. And when he passed, he enlisted the help of 7 other divine beings, and they created a healing realm. Without getting too esoteric about it, there are beings that live outside time and space. There are different levels all the way up to the divine. And when he transitioned from his physical body, as I say, he literally enlisted the help of 7 other divine beings, and they created a healing realm. Because vortex healing is actually from the Merlin lineage. When you think of Merlin, you think of, right, King Arthur, Queen Guinevere, okay, the Knights of the Round Table, and let's not forget Sir Lancelot, right? So I like to have everything in a round table, round, as I say, no sharp edges. That's just personal, okay? But anyway, there was a real life person called Merlin, and Merlin studied vortex healing, and he was the 5th Merlin. Merlin is actually a title. So to get back onto vortex healing again, there was somebody in the, wasn't called the UK at that time, okay? It was called the British Isles, many, many eons of time ago. And this person was near awakening. And through the healing realm that was created, okay, and through various meditations, the word Mahindra became Merlin, which was the vibrational aspect of how it sounded. It became the Merlin lineage. So as I say, it's more than just, as I say, it's vortex healing. That's what it is, basically. It's more than just a name. It's from the Merlin lineage, and it's beautiful. And what it does, the depth of what it does, I wouldn't be doing what I did. So if you really want to shift stuff and move things, vortex healing does it. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I didn't expect it. I didn't start my life as a vortex healer. I started in 2006. I'd got to a certain point, and I was ripe and I was ready. As I say to all of you, when you're ripe and you're ready, the right person will come into your energy field. What, as human beings, we're all given free will. What you choose to do about it is your choice. It doesn't matter. And you can't just make a big quantum leap from, let's say, like one energy path, energetic vibrational path to another. You sometimes have to take baby steps, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition. It's not ego. Do whatever feels right for you. As I say, when in doubt, leave it out. When in doubt, leave it out. So do what feels right. Trust in the process of everything as you evolve, and think of that water lily going up towards the light. And vortex healing, as I say, it's deep work. It's not just, nothing wrong with balancing chakras. It involves that too. It involves a lot of other things and much more depth. It's really shifting everything at the root cause of your issue, whatever the issues are. What I do when I talk to people, I listen to what the story is, what the drama is, and I tune in energetically to them. And it's normally, and then I'm working, usually most people's issues, as I say, is fear. And that's the levels that I usually work at. And it's not a right or wrong, it's just that's what it is. Vortex healing also works with health issues. Obviously go and see take medical expertise. But you know, sometimes when things have come into physical form, they've come from somewhere. There's an energetic component somewhere. When it's something manifested into physical form, that's the, if you like, the finality in the physical form. But there's often a lot of energetic things that have gone on, situations, circumstances. And you know, when you go under a lot of stress, the body can only deal with so much. And it's very difficult. Okay, so we all need help, and it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. Okay, because none of us know it all. We all try to be. We're so far away from, if you like, from source, from the divine, we've forgotten what it is. Everybody's become like an island. Okay, we've become like an island. And it's okay to reach out to people and ask for help. The only ones that we judge ourselves. Don't let anyone judge you. You can never go in someone else's shoes because you don't know what's caused them, why they act as they do, or the energies around them, or somebody's bitchy or horrible or whatever it is, or difficult. Send them love. I know it sounds funny. What? If someone's horrible, you send them love? Ugh. But send them love, because that accumulates. When you truly realize that someone is in pain and suffering, and maybe they have a low energetic vibration and they don't know how to deal with it, they don't know how to ask for help. And it's also come from many, many years through that karmic journey that they've been through. They've come into here. They're trying. People try. And it's okay to try. Some people, you can't pick your battles, obviously. You can't change the world. All you can change is yourself. When you change yourself, you look after yourself, you nurture yourself, you love yourself. That's when things happen. That's when change happens. Slowly, remember, slowly, slowly catch a monkey. Another one of my sayings. Slowly, slowly catch a monkey. Because if you run after the monkey's going to run away. So slowly, nurture yourself. Do things slowly. It's okay. Go with your gut instinct. Go with love. So vortex healing, as I say, changed my life for me completely. I never thought I'd be doing what I do. I didn't go looking for this. But as I say, I was ripe and I was ready. And through this, I'm able to help others. I also work with animals. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a total dogaholic, but I love all cats, animals, anything that's got 4 legs and a tail is furry and feathered, anything. So basically I use I'm an animal communicator, and I use animal communication and vortex healing to help animals. And I work a lot with animals that have been abused or abandoned. And even though they're adopted into a loving home, they still have issues. Because basically all the fear issues are still ingrained in the cellular system. So vortex healing works in the cellular system. It's deep work. It's not just superficial on the surface. So through that, basically, I tune in, and that's what I do. And I connect with people. And it works with all sorts of different levels of ever. You maybe have grief, for example. Someone can manifest in grief, but grief comes from like lungs. You can have the lungs blocked and everything. You have a lot of lung problems. That comes from sadness, intense grief. And I know that because I experienced that myself. And I thought, I'd healed everything for myself. But this was years ago, after my father had passed away, a few years prior to that. And I thought, I've held, but I hadn't. So all the residue, all this stuff that we accumulate that comes into our energy field and from previous incarnations. So love yourself. It's about you. It's about you loving you. It's about you liking you. Because if you don't, who else is going to? This is who you're meant to be. When you love yourself, you like yourself, and you work on yourself, you'll attract the right kind of people into your energy field, the right energetic vibration of people. People are here because they're meant to be here around you. Okay. So what I'd like to do, I'd also like to do a meditation for everybody. The whole theme of this evening is also to have some fun and talk to me and talk and everything that we're going to do. I'd also like to have a meditation for everybody. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to breathe in 3 times. We're going to breathe in 3 times. So we're going to breathe in deep, because you expand your stomach. Because if often people shallow breathe, okay? When you shallow breathe, you're not really breathing, you're existing. So you expand your stomach. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Everybody. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you're breathing in positivity, releasing negativity. Think of it like that. Breathing in positivity, releasing the negativity. If you do that 3 times a day, if you do it, say once a day, do it 3 times, once a day at least, doesn't matter when you do it. You can even go to the bathroom and do it, it doesn't matter. Even if you're busy at your desk in your office, it doesn't matter, you can still do that. That will help clear the energy, okay? And it'll help clear things within your whole nervous system, okay? Now, as we all change and we grow through our evolution, our spiritual evolution, and all the things in life that we have, and all the trials and tribulations and all the learning lessons that we have, all of us, everybody. And we became friends, and we're still friends, and we always will be. And I can't thank you enough for everything and for organising everything. And I want to share also with you all that, you know, I've written a Thai vegan cookbook, which is my other soul, another part of me. And basically, I've written the book, so I'm looking for a publisher right now. So when it's published, and I'm going to mainline publisher, I'm not going to self-publish it, unless I really have to, but I really don't want to. And basically, I'm setting the intention for that, and then I'm going to be back to Atlanta to do a book signing, definitely.
Another party.
Then we'll have a really big party, because that really will be a big party. Because when my first book came out, which was Rising Above Grief for People and Pets in 2012, we had a party here. We had a lot of people here.
Yeah.
We did. So we'll have a lot again. And then I will do some cooking for it somehow. Someone's kitchen I'll have to borrow. But anyway, I just want to say to everybody, you've touched my heart. You've touched my heart. You truly have.
You are.
Thank you.
It's wonderful adventures on many levels.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
To be continued. As I say, people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I will be back. I'm not just saying that, oh, well, that's it, good Atlantic, I'm going home. That's not where it's coming from. I'm guided to move the base back, and that's what I'm saying. And those are the words I used. You know, but my heart is here with everybody that's touched me. I'm saying again, that's touched me, touched my heart. Because love is truly all that is. Pure divine love. Remember that. I'm always quoting divine timing and divine love. Love is truly all that is. That's the most important thing in life. When you realise that, you can get through all the trials and the tribulations and the learning lessons that we all have. So Candice, I can't thank you enough. I truly can't thank you enough.
You always have a home here.
I know that. I know that. This is my home here.